Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 184, HAUNTober, day 9. Narrowing it down to the wire, Jack. Now, last week I said that I was going to come back with another special. It's a HAUNTober special. Yeah. This is a list, a personal list of mine. It consists of 5 different horror sequels. Keep in mind, this is a personal list of mine. Okay, my own personal list of 5 different horror sequels that impacted me enough to actually make me just go after, keep on watching them more than others. So yeah, nostalgic feels here and there, that kind of thing. Just like I did with the superhero sequels, superhero film sequels, just like I did with that one. I'm doing the same with this one. Yeah, my top 5 horror sequels. Yeah, I tell you, man. In really no particular order, I'm just going to just name off these movies and give you a nice little reason behind it. So yeah, number 5 will be before I really start this thing, I just want you to know that I have thought long and hard about it. Put a lot of thought and a lot of heart behind this, just like I did with the superhero list. But yeah, in no particular order, these are the movies that impact me enough to make me just keep watching them. So yeah, number 5, it will be Blade 2. Now, keep in mind, these movies that I have, most of them I've done reviews on them. One is coming very soon. But yeah, number 5 will be Blade 2. And yeah, if you've seen the review on that one, you know that I have a lot of passionate things to say about that movie. A lot of passionate things to say about that character. So yeah, man, Blade 2, it just holds near and dear right here in the heart. So yeah, Blade 2, number 5. Number 4, it will be Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The Dream Warriors. Dream Warriors. That's it. Yeah. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. That is number 4. I mean, this movie, man, I tell you, this is like one of the first Elm Street films that I've seen a long, long time ago, back when I was one digit age, me and a friend of mine, a long-time friend of mine, and she loved her some Fred Krueger, boy. She really loved Fred Krueger. Okay, yeah, she will fight to the death on debating on Fred Krueger. Of course, she's an old schooler, so of course, she's going to prefer Robert Englund over Jackie Earl Haley. Of course, hey, everybody would do that nostalgically, but I don't want to get into that. I already touched on that one. a couple of years ago. So yeah, yeah, she will fight for it. She will fight for Fred Krueger. She loved her for some Fred Krueger, and we lived in the same apartment building. She was upstairs, I was downstairs. She'll come down, and pop in the tape, even though none of us wasn't old enough to watch the movie. Pop in the tape, we'll watch the movie. So yeah, it was some good vibes, good times. You know, me, her, sometimes one of our parents would be there to supervise and watch. Yeah, it was some good stuff, man. Good times. Yeah, we watched Fred Krueger. Elm Street 3. You know, yeah, they brought it back to form with bringing Wes Craven back to do the story and everything like that. Well, I already covered that movie. So yeah, Elm Street 3, number 4, number 3 is Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Now, me being an avid Jason guy, me all Friday the 13th, you'd think that I'll hold this up to a higher plateau, right? Yeah, I could have if number 2 wasn't so, if number 2 didn't hit me so hard, I could have put that over it. And I could have put this movie over that one. But what you gonna do? My own personal list. Don't forget. So yeah, Friday 4. The final chapter. You thought it was over. You thought they got Jason. That was gonna be the end. You know, and another thing. Watching this movie on tape. Watching this movie on tape and seeing that the mood that it sets you, especially if the take consists of an episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, an episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and then this movie right after. I mean, I remember watching the tape, and you see the episode is about to come to an end, and Alfred Hitchcock, he would give his closing his closing thoughts on the particular episode, and then he walk over. In this particular episode, he walk over, open up the door, you hear that creak, and he'll give his last, his sign off. Until next time, good night. He walked through the door and you hear that creak again, and then immediately the episode cut off and the movie is on. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. The movie is on, and you see the um, Paramount logo, and you hear that creepy music, man. You know the music. You know what I'm talking about. You seen the movie, so yeah, you hear that creepy music. Yeah. Right now, chill just running right in the back of my head, just thinking about this. Ooh, yeah, chills is running through me right now, just thinking about it. Thinking about thinking about the old times, and thinking about just watching it. Already, you already had a hell of an experience watching an Alfred Hitchcock Presents episode, and now you got immediately right into it. Friday 4, you got that, and yeah, I tell you, it just gives me chills, man. So, so yeah, man. Friday 4 and number 3. Number 2, Saw 4. Number 2, Saw 4. Yeah, you gonna prefer Saw 4 over Friday the 13th Part 4? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Don't forget, this is my personal list. What are you gonna do about it? So yeah, man, Saw 4 over Friday the 13th. Now, hey, another funny thing, I'm an avid Friday the 13th guy, The Friday the 13th franchise is my favorite franchise ever of all time. But Saw comes in a close fucking second. Now, how could Saw 4 overlap the final chapter? Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Not Saw, the final chapter. But Friday the 13th is the final chapter. How could Saw 4 overlaps Friday 4? Well, for the simple fact that that movie, the end of the movie, okay, the rest of the movie, whatever it is, and you can compare it with Friday 4. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll give you that. But yeah, the end of the movie though, when they hit you with that swerve, man, when they took that rug and swept it out from under our feet, and we found out not only that, spoilers, Hoffman is the new Jigsaw. Not only we find this out, not only find this out, but that movie alone is the flip side of Saw 3. Everything that was happening in 3, 4 was going down at the same as time. Okay. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, when I first saw that, I was just blown away. I mean, it took me for a loop, boy. It took me for a loop. Yeah, when I first saw that, man, it just blew me away. I mean, I'm just saying to myself, wait a minute, that was going on at the same time. Oh my God! After that, man, I just fell in love with the whole Saw series. After that, okay, I just fell in love with the whole Saw series. Yeah, and yeah, it just raised up the level for me. It's my second favorite franchise. Okay, so yeah, man, you know, just that ending alone, it just hit me real good, right in the nuts. But it felt good though. Man, so yeah, Saw 4, number 2. But the number 1 horror sequel that really threw me for a loop, it blew me away. It got a huge rise out of me when I watched this in theaters. I was on the edge of my seat for this one, especially towards the end. Yeah, the number 1 horror sequel is 100% most definitely Fight Me on This. I dare you. I dare you. Fight me on this. Yeah, the number 1 horror sequel is Halloween 2018. Yeah, I went there. I said it, Halloween 2018. Fight me on this. Don't forget, this is my personal list. Thought long and hard about it. Put a lot of heart behind it. A lot of thought, a lot of heart behind it. My personal list. Not yours, mine. You want to put your personal list out there? Do that. This is mine. Halloween 2018. And man, I tell you, when I said threw me for a loop, when I said that it impacted me, dude, I ain't lying. I mean, this is a real badass movie. Yes, sir. I mean, being on the edge of my seat around the end because this is everything that they did in the movie. They really worked it up. They build. The tension, everything was there. They built it up. They worked it up all the way up to the end. And I'm not going to get too much into this because I'm going to review this in the next video. So yeah, man, just let you know, Halloween 2018, number one, my personal list, my top 5 horror sequels. There you have it, Jack. There you have it. So yeah, man, it's not much of a review, but it is my list, my personal list, and I'm sticking to it. Now, in just a few short days, coming at you one more time with another movie review. Of course, you already know what it is. So yeah, man, let the argument begin. Check out this shit right here. Subscribe to me right here, and check out this ever-growing playlist, HAUNTober playlist right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, you all have a great October. Have a great HAUNTober. If you're celebrating your own HAUNTober, then go on ahead. Have a great one. Happy Halloween in advance. Because this show is